So let's refresh the viewers in case they remember you, because you and your husband were on the show just like 2 weeks ago, right?
That's right, yes.
And we love Joe because he's an Astro, of course. You guys have been married for how long?
5 years or so.
Okay.
He said, I always screw that up somehow.
No, that's okay.
Yeah, like around 5.
But you guys met in college?
So we actually met, I was right out of college.
Okay.
And we were both in Ohio. I was working in local TV in Cleveland with Katie Myers, the producer of the show.
Isn't that such a small world?
And
it's so crazy.
We both went to Ohio University, both Bobcats, and now we're here in Houston together. So we followed each other along the way, which is great. And he was playing for the Indians, and he saw that I had played college basketball and challenged me to a game of basketball. And so my station went and shot it. So we went to Quicken Loans Arena, and we played each other in some hoops, and kept in touch after that point, and just became great friends. And it was really neat. Sometimes life, you know, when you put good things out there in the universe, or pray a lot, whichever you prefer, things kind of fall into place for you. And I had taken my first national job out in California, so we did distance for a couple years. And when he was a free agent for the first time, the Los Angeles Angels offered him a 3-year deal.
Okay.
So we moved out there. We lived like 8 miles from the stadium to my studio.
Okay.
And so we bought a house, got engaged, got a dog, did the whole thing.
You did everything in one, you know,
like,
span
okay,
of
we're
time.
meant to be together. Let's do this.
Yeah.
So it's been a fun journey.
Well, that's so awesome. And also your career, like, so incredible.
Thank you.
Truly. And I think it's great because it's like girl power.
That's right. You know how it is. This business is tough. And but if you work hard and you treat people with respect and you really work at your craft, then good things can happen. So.
Absolutely. Well, you're so good at what you do. I mean, it's so incredible. Let's talk about that, because you follow the NBA. I mean, like, how do you do your homework for that?
It was interesting the last few years, because I originally had a studio show at CBS, and then they gave me the lead sideline role for the SEC on CBS for college football.
Okay.
Because Tracy Wolfson, our lead sideline reporter, went to the NFL. So we also had an all-female sports show in New York, and I was covering the NBA on the side. So it was college football, pro football, like an hour-long daily talk show, and on top of that, covering the NBA. And that was really hard.
Yeah.
Now that I'm full-time basketball, it's a lot more manageable, and I'm making it my, you know, my permanent effort to be just caught up on all things hoops. But it was a little more complicated before, because teams change so much now, and you know, players demand trades, and there isn't a lot of team loyalty. So just keeping up with the names on the different teams it can be very challenging.
He's smelling the flowers.
I love it. They smell great.
I know, they do. He's so cute. He's busy with his bone, but maybe he wants to check us out.
Hi.
I know, isn't he adorable? Come on over. He just likes to walk.
You might smell my dog on me. We have a black lab.
Oh my gosh.
She's such a sweetie pie.
Hi. You know what's so cool? Do you find that sometimes, like, if people don't know who you are, and all of a sudden you kind of get into a sports conversation, just some of the guys be like,
all the
whatever,
time.
little lady.
All the time. Or if you just hit them right off the top with some knowledge, because sports fans, as you know, this is why sports are great. You can have an opinion, okay? But a lot of opinions are uneducated opinions, and so there's a lot of times where I'm sitting at an airport or sitting on an airplane, and people are just going on about all the things, you know, and maybe an hour ago I sat down with the player that they're talking about, and I know it's not the truth.
Right.
But then when you hit them with the real truth off the top, they get very combative, and then they're like, how do you know? What do you do? Like, they go into investigative mode. It's not a conversation because you're a woman. Right. They treat you completely differently. It's unfair. It's gotten better over the years. I think people are making less assumptions now than ever before, but it's still got a long way to go.
Do you have any favorites in the NBA, like some of the players that you like to chat with?
Oh my gosh, there's so many good ones. I've always loved chatting with LeBron, because we're both from Cleveland. Yeah. And, you know, he's always just kind of, you know, giving me a lot of respect, and he's always been really good with the media. But all the young players that I covered in college that now go to the NBA, it's fun watching their journey, watch them grow up as men and individuals, and start families and have successful careers. So everybody's pretty good for them.
What about the people you don't like? Can you share any of those?
Well, when I retire, we'll have a whole nother segment on this.
I know, I'm just teasing. You're not gonna bite the hand that feeds you, right? I know.
I mean, there's like Greg Popovich. He's the most amazing coach to talk to the Spurs coach behind the scenes in the green room when we're talking basketball, but he clearly hates doing the in-game interview, so that's always a terrifying moment. I'm sure you've seen some of those interviews.
Yes, I have. Yeah.
So I don't enjoy doing those in-game interviews with him, but I love talking to him behind the scenes, because he's the most brilliant basketball mind out there. He's one of the top 3.
Well, okay, so let's talk about you also being, the wife mode when Joe is on the mound. So I just shared with you, because we were in Chicago last week, I guess it was, and Joe took the mound in one of the final innings against the White Sox, and Connor, my oldest son, is like, Mom, my friend Joe, he's on the mound.
That,
I know, it was so funny, because he really does want to be like him, you know? know. But what's it like as a wife to sit there? I know what it's like as a mom to watch my kid on the field or like in a tough situation.
Pretty terrifying, right?
It's, you know, you watch like this or you pace or you don't watch.
Yes, yes.
So what is that like for you?
It's changed over the years. For the first 5 years, he played for my hometown team. So that was very nerve-wracking because then I took it personal if he gave up a run, right? Like, no, you can't do this. We're going to play. Or I think for the first 2 years that we were dating, like the Indians were the first team to 30 wins in baseball, and it was just starting to get exciting. So there's a lot of pressure. And but he's been so great at what he does. There's been other moments where we've left Cleveland and played for other teams, and it's our first time back playing the Indians. So we have 50 family members at the game, and I'm nervous for those times.
Right.
But I've seen everything. I've seen, you know, strikeouts in big moments in the playoffs. I've seen grand slams with the bases loaded. Like you see it all, and so you allow yourself to just be so emotionally steady throughout the course of it and not get too high or too low because anything can happen in this wild sport.
I know. I'm going to have to pick more of your brain because, I mean, it's so hard.
I'll take you through some breathing.
I know. I have a tendency to walk away. Like, tell me what happened, or I'm on my
I think I need a hot dog,
yeah, you know, I'm going to go to the bathroom, find some snacks.
Exactly.
Okay, so we do have some fun things coming up later on, but let's talk about your family, because you have a really great connection with your dad, right?
Absolutely. My dad has a twin sister. So, I don't know, you guys get pretty personal on the show, but
I know we do.
I'll never forget my mom. So my mom owns a modeling agency in Atlanta, Georgia, and she commutes every single week. She has since I was a kid. So I think flying a lot and being a working mom and all that is pretty normal because I watched it growing up every single week. She grew up in a farm in Ohio with 6 kids. The woman next to me is her sister, my aunt. She lived with us growing up too. So the aunt was a varsity basketball coach. My mom grew up on a farm and owns a modeling agency, and my dad was a college athlete. So that little trio right there.
No wonder you
made
are
for
who
an
you
interesting,
are.
And it makes for like a sports reporter, right?
Yeah.
You know how to be on TV for mom. Aunt's a basketball coach.
Yeah.
Dad played college sports, so it all kind of goes together. But my dad has a twin sister, so all the big moments growing up in my life, like when I started my period, all the big things that happened, he took me to the store and was so proud and told everybody and was like, my daughter's a woman for the first time.
Right.
And he owned every moment with me because he watched his twin sister go through it.
Yeah.
And he always knew what I was thinking, and there was nothing I could tell him that was too personal or too secretive. So our relationship is more like an absolute soulmate best friend.
That is so awesome. And I think
special.
that's something that a lot of people can learn from. You know, there's single dads out there raising their daughters.
Yes.
And it's also great to have that communication, even if there are 2 parents in the home. It's great to have that communication.
It's so important.
You know, because then your kid it sort of allows them to say, you know what, I'm going to ask you this, and I know that you're going to be truthful, or it's not going to be an awkward situation.
Yes, and not passing too much judgment, which I feel like he did a really great job of being super relatable and sharing the times that he had in his life that he had a little too much fun, or we were good for him.
Well,
so,
hey,
yeah,
we've all been there.
The only problem is all my friends want to hang out with him and not me. So you can't be too cool, okay?
Yeah. Okay. What is this video game? You're in a video game?
Oh yes,
Girl,
NBA
that's
2K.
Like, woo! Yeah.
People were texting me. They're like, you know, you made it when you're in a video game. I'm like, I don't know about that, but it is pretty cool.
It is very cool.
I did grow up playing NBA 2K and like Tiger Woods golf and all that stuff. So to see yourself in one is cool. I know a lot of Joe's friends would pick him as a pitcher.
There we are.
Now we can say we're both in a video game.
That is so cool.
These are really neat. So this line they've done for a few years now, it's supposed to show you like the real life dilemmas that pro athletes are in, because as I know from being married to one, there's a lot that isn't glamorous.
Right.
And so I think they've done ones where it's a player who is undrafted, wants to play in the NBA, is trying to make a roster, or a player that has to go overseas to prove himself. This is, this specific one is about a relationship with a head coach where the player and the head coach disagree. And, he's consulting his family about it and trying to figure out the best way to approach it. And players now have more say than ever before and more rights, which is, I think, great for the league. But the communication between the coach and the player and, like, who's the boss and the respect level and everything is all showcased in this one little video. But it shows you sort of what the players go through on and off the court outside of just what you see on TV.
Cool.
Yeah, it's pretty neat.
Cool. Okay, so you and Joe were on the show for a more serious topic, and you shared that. And you have a big luncheon coming up tomorrow.
Yes.
We want to let people to know about it. Tickets are still available?
Oh, thank you. They are. So if you go to HelpCureHD.com and click on events, or I'm sure through your guys' As Seen on TV portion of your website,
yeah, absolutely,
people will be able to get tickets. So it's for HelpCureHD. It's a foundation that we started. It pays for families to have IVF in vitro done to genetically test their embryos to eliminate Huntington's disease from their family line forever. My husband's mother has it. He's at risk for it. We're going through it personally right now to have kids HD free. So every single penny raised pays for families in need to have HD free babies. And we're going to be sending quite a few of those families through clinics right here locally in Houston. We're really pumped about it. And all the money raised at the luncheon will go to that. And the Astros players will be there, so you'll get to meet a lot of them.
Yeah, get your tickets if you can.
Yes.
It's tomorrow at 11:30 at the River Oaks Country Club. And we're out of time. It was so much fun to have you here.
Thank you for having me on.
Real quickly, where can we find you and Joe on an off days? Like Tex-Mex? Where are we going?
Oh, yeah, Tex-Mex. Oh, my gosh, what else do we love? We love the classic restaurant El Tiempo. Those two are right by our house in Houston.
Yes.
So, but there's so much good food here. We try to rotate.
Well,
There's only 2 months, so we pick out our spots.
I know, right? You got to make the best of it. We love